Don't be discouraged, You try your best. That's it. I always tell them, if you try your best, you train 90 to 100%. You lose, I won't complain, okay? But
You're very busy a lot, but what have you been thinking about lately? What sort of things have been happening with you?
well, I tell you very frankly, it's not lately. I always thinking of how to improve my business, and how to help my fighter to win the fight, and try my best of taking care of myself. Few more months, I will be 81. I don't have much time in this world. A few things that I have to do is that improve my business, so our whole group can have a better life. How to help my fighter to win more, and of course myself, how to live a little bit longer, and hopefully I can make more money. And at the same time, I also enjoying myself. I can buy whatever I want, eat whatever I want, go anywhere I want. So this is not lately my dream. This is always my hope.
And what have you been doing lately to help your fighters win their fights?
Same thing, not lately, always, I sit 4 hours a day, 4 hours a day, and supervise them. You see me, I'm always here, except I'm very sick, even a little bit sick, I have to come out, and, to give them support, and to be scolding at them if they are not doing the right thing. I'm so old, why I have to climb 4 or 5 steps to the umpire chair? Because when I sit up there, I can see everyone clearly, and you can see in my room, I have 4 or 5 TV every corner, so I can see everyone who is goofing off, who is lazy, who is not trying their best. This is how I help my fighter to be better. And I always tell my fighter, I don't care you win or lose, okay? Of course I want you to win, but if we train good enough, 95% to 100%, even lose, I understand, okay? It's always, either you win or lose, always, even if you try 100%, but the opponent is better than you, smarter than you, or the luck is better than you. It happened, then you lose. But if you train 100%, I won't blame, or not even 100%, 95%, I won't say a word. If you only train 70, 80%, like that, then I will blame on you.
And so you have a lot of fighters here, for instance, that train 95 to 100% or more, and they win. What do you usually tell them after they win? What sort of advice do you give winners?
You see, don't be too happy, The reason why you win, because you train hard. You listen, okay? So, you win some, you lose some. This is common. Most important thing that you have to train hard.
And then, again, we have a lot of fighters here that train very, very hard, 95 to 100%, but they lose. What sort of advice do you give people that don't win?
You see, for instance, this 2 weeks, 2 fights happened. One is Gong Sik, okay? He fought, he was count down on the second round. He came back on the second round, nearly knocked the opponent. The ring helped him. And definitely I can be so sure he could win on the third round, because opponent's already very weak. We can tell. But unfortunately, luck also count. So the third round, when I say go, then he was standing on the punching distance. And that guy just punched him, and he was knocked down. This is something that I can't blame them, but I tell them, I always tell them, when you are in punching distance, you just step backward, okay? 1 step backward. Or you start first. Don't wait other people to do it first. You go first, okay? So I always tell them that. Cannot complain to them. They do the good job, but sometimes, like I always say, luck is counting.
So what advice do you give them? What do you tell
Hey, don't be discouraged, You try your best. That's it. I always tell them, if you try your best, you train 90 to 100%. You lose, I won't complain. We have to learn why we lose. Then we learn, and then we will improve after we lose the fight and know what is our problem, and we try not to do the same thing again.
Mm-hmm. And so you've lived in Thailand for so long and been a big part of Thai culture. What do you think you've learned from Thai culture?
Thai people are very kind. That is why they call Thailand the land of smile. They have good heart. It's Buddhism country. Buddhism teach people to be kind to other people. I also adapt to the same manner. Okay, sometimes I'm angry, but the reason why I'm angry or yell at them because I want them to be good. I want them to be better. So I think I learned quite a bit from the Thai culture just to be a kind people, good people.
And then you've also worked with a lot of foreigners, especially Westerners, like Sam, John Ramsier, and others, Scott Coker, who we'll talk about later. What is it like for you to work with foreigners?
Well, I think I have no problem at all, because we have different culture, different language, but still we are human beings. We understand each other, and no problem for me, no problem at all.
Do you feel like working with foreigners is different than Thais, and what do you do differently?
Well, I mean, Thai, we have the same culture, so it's a little bit easier to understand. But for foreigners, when they say something, they go straight forward. For Thai or Asian people, they make a few rounds to let you understand what they want. But, foreigners, they just go bam. But foreigners, the way they speak, sometimes it will offend Asian people. But for me, I know that is the culture. That's the way they was brought up. So for me, I got no problem at all.
And then along with, in the business sense, you've had a lot of foreign fighters here at Fairtex, Kendu, Celeste, here, Steve Wakeling, the list goes on.
Yeah.
What is it like for you to work with foreign fighters, and how are they different from the Thai fighters?
Muay Thai is not their sport, For American people, they're good at basketball, baseball, something like that. Or the British people, they do at their soccer. For Thai, we are good at Muay Thai. So we have understand them and try to guide them, in Muay Thai. Or most of the people, they listen and they try hard. So I got no problem at all with all the different country, different fighters, And of course, I know they need help, so I'm always beside them and try to help them and give them advice.
Do you feel like it's easier to work with foreign fighters or Thai fighters, or?
Thai fighter easier. Mm-hmm. I can stab them and I can scold them. But for foreigner, I dare not to snap them to scold them. They are much bigger than me.
A major changing point in your life for Muay Thai?
When I'm young, only 18, 19, I love Muay Thai. I hang my sandbag in the garage and kick my back and punch my back. And one day I tell my dad I want to open a Muay Thai camp. And my dad said, no. My dad is very old style Chinese people, so they don't like violence. But I tell my dad, if you don't let me open a gym at my age now, I have to go out with my friend to drink, chase women, gambling, go do crazy things. Or you rather I stay home and supervise my camp. And I said, well, that makes sense. So my dad allowed me to open a camp. And that helped me not go crazy when I'm young. So I have a good life, straight life in Muay Thai by supervise them and stay home all the time. So look at me right now. I'm in Muay Thai business and I'm doing very well now. So I think Muay Thai did help me quite a bit. If I don't have Muay Thai, maybe I go crazy, maybe I'm a drug addict or whatever, okay? So who knows? But so far, I think Muay Thai did help me.
Because you've been involved in the business side of the sport, you obviously have had a lot of contracts with fighters and the gym contracts. Can you tell me how the fight contracts with the athletes work and why they're set up the way they are?
There's an organization in Taiwan that they call Godfather. It's Sport Authority of Thailand. So they act as a middleman. So whenever you have a gym, you have to register in this Sport Authority of Thailand, Godfather. And all the fighters have to do their fighter ID over there. If the fighter want to join Fairtex, then both of us have to go there and sign the contract in front of the Godfather, and they have 1 year and maximum 8 years. Okay, so mostly Fairtex is always want to sign 8 years because I don't want to sign 1-2 years. For the first 2-3 years, I have to spend a lot of money, help them. Okay, and try to bring them to small villages, temple, far away to have experience to get fight. So you invest a lot of money. So mostly my fighter is 8 years, and after 8 years, then always after 8 years, if they retire, then it's finished. If they don't retire, nearly 100% of my fighter will resign the contract with me because they know I'm fair to them. We have Sport Authority of Thailand be the middleman, try to help both parts. Okay.
And then what are the contracts like with the foreigners versus with the Thais?
Well, foreigner cannot register in Sport Authority of Thailand. It's just trust, between trust, work, like Samira, for instance, just trust. So the deal usually with Thai is 50-50, and we have to support that everything, food, training, nutrition, transportation, promotion, even sometimes doctor, we have to help them. For foreigner, of course, we also will help them that. But for foreigner, usually we charge them less, like 20, 30, 40%. The maximum is we just charge 40%.
And then along with the gym contracts, you've worked with a lot of promoters over the years. One of them is Scott Coker. Can you tell me what it was like working with Scott Coker? You know, you have a very long history with him.
Yeah, I think I know Scott Coker is 35 years ago. He was teamed up with ESPN, and then they tried to come to Thailand to film the Muay Thai. They found me because I'm the only one who can really speak English and understand them. So we talk, we cooperate, and then finally he been a very famous fighter. His name called Don Wilson. He's also a movie star, very handsome. He's half Japanese and half American, and he's very good. He's famous. His back kick, and he won quite a bit of Muay Thai with famous Thai fighter. So you want to come to Thailand and challenge the best one. During that time, there's a guy called Samat Pasami. He's like top 2 in Thailand. They fight, and of course they bad.
Yeah.
So it's big money. Then it's $500,000 baht. But Don Wilson, their team of course is very smart because all the referees are Thai. So they said only knockout consider winner. If not knock out, win or lose is so no side bet. So of course, unfortunately, Don Wilson lose that fight. So I knew Scott Coker from that time, and then we become friends, good friends. And even when I was in America, I invite him to be my partner. 30-40 years ago, I already tried to sell my equipment in America, and he's my partner. He's on marketing, okay? And I'm financial. And there's another guy called Alex Gong. Yes, Alex Gong is who manage everything. So we've been doing that for a few years. So we know each other very well. He's very smart, and he's got very good personality. Also half Korean and American. So we get along very well. We joined one company called Fairtex LLC, selling equipment in America. So we were partner for a few years.
The other promoters or big business person, of course, is One Championship. You've worked with One for a long time now. What has it been like working with One Championship?
No, Mr. Chati, he's also half Thai, half Japanese. Okay? His father is Thai. His father have real estate business. He have a wealthy family, but unfortunately, they failed the business. And why Chati used the name of Sit Yok Thong? Because Chati was living in Pattaya area. He loved Muay Thai since he was young. So he learned Muay Thai from Sit Yok Thong. And suddenly he did go to Sit Yok Thong, and the cool Sit Yok Thong asked all the students why Chati didn't come. They said their family have financial trouble. Immediately, Koo Yok Thong, asked people to go to call Chati, come back. Don't worry, you train free, you eat free, or you want to live here, stay here free. Kru Yothon been taking care of him for a few years. Kru Chati is never forget this. So he used his surname, Sit Yothon, to remember Kru Yothon. And then because he's crazy of Muay Thai, after that, he left Thailand, he go to America to study Harvard. And he's very smart, he graduated, and then he and a few friends go to stock market, making a lot of money. And his passion is still Muay Thai. So he tried to come back to Thailand, but during that time, Thai government, they want money, and Chati doesn't want to pay, this kind of money. So he choose Singapore. So he went to Singapore, start everything. But 2 years ago, Muay Thai in Thailand going downhill. And Lumpini doesn't allow gambling. If you don't allow gambling in Thailand for Muay Thai, that means you are finished. And all the promoters resign. Lumpini see all the history, found my name. I'm a businessman. I don't gambling at all. All my love is just passion of Muay Thai. So he called me. I tell him I'm old. Talk with my son. So we start that, and after that, then we are the only one in Lumpini promoting, try to make Muay Thai survive, and Lumpini, still alive. But I tell to my son, hey, Prem, you should talk with Chati. He is the only one who can bring Muay Thai to the world and make Muay Thai recognized and famous. My son talked with him. Finally, he came here and talked. So everything is easy then because Lumpini is going down, So whatever condition, they say yes. So 2 years ago, they started, and see, today, it's different now. Lumpini said that if Prem and me refuse, probably they have to close down Lumpini. I feel that is sad. Lumpini is a legend of the world. So how could I not jump in and help, And I'm so happy. I'm also part of it to help Lumpini. Now Lumpini, they call Lumpini, is a legend.
And then what has been the experience like working with one in terms of their growth and seeing them grow? What is that feeling like?
Happy for them, Chati is very smart. He's educated. His passion is in Muay Thai. He's trying to help. I tell you very frankly, even right now, I'm a businessman. After all this year, I don't think he's making money. He's still losing money. But he still go extreme by giving bonus, blah, and so much money. I think he's employing the whole world is not less than 100 or 200 people. Mm-hmm. And I don't think he's making money. But he believes in it. He believes in it. One day, someone will see value of this company, one. Or the big player maybe want to buy it out. I don't know what he's thinking, but Chati is very smart. I don't worry about him. I think he will be successful in this business.